Hello friends, my name is Renuka and welcome to my Christmas card series, and today we'll make one card by using this doll stamp. And for that I use this Express It blending cards. These are ultra smooth and good for markers. So I took one of the card and then I'll use this digi stamp and add color with them Spectrum Noti pens. So for stamping this image, you can ink it and press this image and just dab dab dab, or you can use your Friskus and I'm planning to use these. And after placing these, I use Memento black ink because I'm planning to add some colors by Spectrum Nora markers. So cutting it with scissors, now I am using the self-healing mat and the Friskus knife here to cut out this middle portion. planning to make here 6x6 card, and for that I'm using this premium solid type cardstock by Darcy, and I just took one cardstock, and after that I'll cut this cardstock into 6x6 size. After cutting it 6x6, I'll score first of all this at 6, and after that I'll just, you can use bone holder or just any, so fold this card, and after folding this card, now I will cut another panel from the same first cardstock, which is specially for embossing and inking, and for that I'll cut basically 5.5 by 5.5. so I took here 5.5, and then I'll take another 5.5, and after that, actually this is the panel for my front of the card, and I place this doll just like that here, and before placing it I'll add little bit of background here, and I'm planning to place this on the left side of my hand, so I want to stamp the sentiment here, and I'll use again the Friskus sentiment, and I choose Season's Greeting, or I can use one another here. Okay, I'll use Let It Snow, and I'm planning to emboss this, so I'm using here Versamark ink, and I'll use Wow's white opaque embossing powder for this, and I'll place this on the corner, and I will also use the small stamps by Hot of Press, and these are small and big snowflakes here, so I'll use both of them, and for that I'll use first of all the EK Success powder here, so didn't grab the extra. When I have this rough paper with me, and I know there is Let It Snow, I can see that, so I can add the another, I know where to add the another snowflakes, and I just take a little bit of reference that where is this images, and after that I'll place the big snowflakes kind of here and there, and after that I'll place the small one between, filling the gaps as much as I can see them. And After having these snowflakes and let it snow, I'll just grab the white embossing powder and I'll place all over the surface. Just want to make sure that it grabs all of the snowflakes, and now I'm pretty happy with that. After that, I'll put all this powder again in the container and I'll use the embossing tool, heat gun here. And after embossing it, I'll give little bit time to dry it, and after that I'll just add these colors, but it's just saying shades of green. It's like crushed olive, mauve lawn and forest moss. So I'll start with the lightest one here. This panel is ready. Now I'll just go ahead and make one bow, and I'll add one brad here, and then I want to just snip off these edges little bit. After that I want to add this brad here, and for that I need to make a small hole. You can use a crocodile here or any other thing. I'm using just a pen to make a small hole, and I'll push through this brad to that hole, and I'll just see that I'm happy with the placement or not. And yeah, I think I'm happy with it. And I'll just secure it, and after securing this I'll add little bit of any scotch tape or something like that to secure that. And now I'm planning to, I can move little bit around as I want that it should look like, the way I want it. And after that I'll add this tall girl on this panel, Now here we can do two things. We can add foam dots behind the panel and it will pop up little bit, or you can add just as it is, or we can make another thing that we can give another border to it. And I'm planning to just stick this right on the panel. So I'll grab my ADG glue tip runner and I'll place a generous amount of glue on all the sides. After that I'll place this on the card. Try to figure it out. It should be in the middle. And after placing this, now it's time to add the girl. And for that I'll use Tombow Mono adhesive glue because it's having little bit small parts here and there, so I want everything should glue properly. And whatever excess I put on here, and after that I'll place this curl. Just like that, and I'll make sure that everything is in place and stick properly. You can use cloths here to, and there are, you can see there are small white parts outside, so I'll grab the same color there and I'll add little bit of color so it won't be white. And after doing this, I will add little bit something on her skirt. So I'm planning to add these golden sparkle, and for that I'll use a watercolor brush and I'll just grab little bit of the powder. There is already water in the brush, and then I will put the sparkle just the bottom of the frock, and it will go just like up. And here I am not much concerned about how it will look. It will give little bit of shimmer afterwards when it dry. And I'll add little bit on the top portion also. And after this I'll just smoothing out everything, that it should not look like a line. We'll just, you can add this by your Winkazella pen also, or any kind of glittery stuff, whatever you like. And after adding that, this is today's card, and I'll add one sentiment inside the card also. And if you like my cards and my channel, please subscribe to it. You can follow me on Facebook and Pinterest and my blog also. You can see all the details of this card with the picture and the product lists on my blog. So I hope you like it and you enjoyed and got inspired. See you soon for the next card. Until then, have a crafty life. Bye bye.